Hi, how are you? I'd like to introduce myself to everybody before I get started. My name is Generator Joe, and welcome to the Punk Rock Prophet. This is my first video, so it's going to definitely it's only up. It's only up from here. How's that? But I finally got the balls to put a video together. So today I want to talk about some automatic writing that I did the other day. It's very interesting. I really find it's a healthy thing to do. Just pick up a pen and just write whatever's on your mind, and interesting stuff comes down. So I'll just read it to you first, and then I'll talk to you about it, what it means to me. So first I had a song going in my head. You know that song, I just called to say I love you. I had that like song in my head, so I just started writing that down. It said, I just want to say I love you for the rest of time and until all the cats come home. When will that be? When you generate the place where everything looks like a mirror, and rest until you feel the pressure of everlasting life in your tones and bones. I'm not sure about bones and tones. Then I said, feel those tones in your bones. Phone it when you ring it when you sing it, at the night for the rest of time in your dreams. Ring it, oh yeah, okay, so let's read the last piece again. Feel those tones in your bones. Phone it when you ring it when you sing it, at the night of the rest time. I wrote rest time in your dreams. So it's interesting. One thing I'll tell you for sure is that all of us need to be reassured sometimes by our own higher self that we love ourselves. So it's nice to get a message from my higher self telling me that sending me love. Self-love, I just want to say, is a very important factor that I think most people in this world are lacking. Either it's an egotistical form of love that you encounter, or a lack of any love at all. But true self-love will cause you to love other people and to be less judgmental on other people. Egotistical love will cause you to look down on other people and view yourself as superior. So that's one way that you can detect within yourself if the love that you're generating is actually a healthy form of love or an unhealthy form of love. Because we do live in a world of duality, so there's a positive and negative version of everything. So you want to make sure that the love that you're generating within yourself is expansive and not constrictive and contractive. You know, there's a certain type of love that you draw everything to yourself. And there's another kind of love that you just expand outwardly. It's like, it's effortless. So that's just the kind that you want to generate within yourself. And according to this, what does it mean until the cats come home? That's a great question. I have cats and I'm very obsessed with cats. So that just could be my subconscious poking its head in there, which I don't know. I don't have a connection till the cats come home. I don't know what that means. So it tells me that I have to generate a place that looks like a mirror. I have to get to a point in my perspective and conscious way of viewing my life and reality around me as a mirror of what's going on inside. And it's telling me that that's something I should be striving for right now. That right now I'm supposed to be seeing myself in my surroundings. Like when I see people and things and places, everything is an extension or projection of myself. And that's how everybody's projection works. I just want to stop for a quick second and explain a concept that's going to help a lot here. Your toroidal field around your body extends 4 measures around you. If you measure from the tip of your finger to the edge of your elbow, and you measure that 4 of those to the side and above you and below you. So basically that area is your personal space. In a really simple way, it's your personal space. That's the space that if somebody walks into that area, that you'll detect it. Like if you're sitting there and there's nobody there and somebody enters that part of your space, you'll feel it. You'll detect somebody's there. So that is the area that we cannot leave. It's a bubble. We're all living in basically a bubble that we cannot leave, and everything on this is being projected outwardly into this bubble, including our memories. We store memories in this toroidal field, just like a disk drive. Um, so we have to get to a point in our perspective where everything looks like everything outside of us, we could see it, that it's a projection. Seeing the world as a mirror is realizing and seeing the world as a projection. Um, and then you're supposed to rest until you feel the pressure of everlasting life in your bones and tones. So what that means is that people think that we live in a world where you always have to be productive. And if you're not being productive, it's looked down upon. And you'll notice that when you look back to your childhood, most of your childhood memories that are extremely um, deep and significant, they occurred when you were extremely bored. Like, remember being bored when you were a kid? You're always like looking at the watch, like you're like, everything's so slow. I'm so bored. You know? Did you also notice that when you become an adult, you never experience that again? When's the last time you were bored? You're never bored anymore. Only when you're a kid. So I was thinking a lot about that and connecting it to rest. And basically, it's very hard for us to rest because we feel like we get bored, and then the next thing you know, you flip on a video on YouTube or on Instagram, even with the best intentions to try to elevate yourself, you're still distracting yourself from the present moment. And in this world of high technology, it's very, very hard. We've been handicapped to be present. I mean, I'm Generation X from before all this technology, so I guess I have a little bit of an edge over the people who were born after technology, because I still can recall what it was like before and what it was like to be bored. I don't even honestly know if people these days, with all their technology, if they ever even experienced being bored before, because they're always distracted. So in this message, we're being told that we have to rest and be bored. The goal is to be so bored that you don't know what to do with yourself. And when you reach that point, you have reached an area that most people have not entered. And you should stay there for a while and become comfortable with it and breathe into it and be comfortable with being bored. And just close your eyes, take a deep breath, and relax every time you feel like anxious from the boredom. And that in itself is a form of rest that is needed these days. It's very easy. Anybody can do it. And it says you have to feel your bones and tones. So I don't know about that. I know when I'm speaking right now, I can feel my tone of my body, you know, I could feel the tone from my chest emanating through the rest of my body. If you could feel the vibration a little bit. But maybe it means that you should feel these tones in your bones and ring it when you sing it and sing it. Maybe it's this idea that we should be aware of how sound is affecting us. Surround ourselves with sounds that make us feel good. A really simple way of doing that, obviously, is putting on a song that makes you feel good. And when you do that, you should feel the music all the way into your bones. These tones should ring in your bones, and you should feel inspired by that. I know, phone it maybe it should inspire you to pick up the phone and call somebody and sing a song to them. I don't know. Phone it when you ring it, and ring it when you sing it, right? What does that mean? Like maybe it means when you're, after you inspire yourself by this song, it might bring back memories of somebody you haven't spoken to in a long time. Could mean that, right? Because music is music and smell are the two ways to really go back and deep into some childhood memories, by smells and songs. Listen to songs from a certain time period, brings you right back there. Just close your eyes. So maybe what it's saying right here is that to put on a song, maybe you're going to feel a calling for a song that you haven't heard in a while, and when you feel it in your bones, you're going to have the urge to give somebody a ring, who's going to be, who might it might have spun a memory of somebody you haven't spoken to in a long time, that that maybe you should touch base with. It's always nice to catch up with people. Our relationships are the most valuable things that we have. We leave this world, we bring them with us. There's not much you could take with you when you leave this world, but you bring your relationships with you. So, yeah, that's really all I have to say right now. And it ends with the night saying that at the nighttime of the rest in your dreams. I don't know. I've been thinking a lot about my dreams lately. I've been trying to become aware in my dreams. And I've been talking about that a lot. I don't know if that came through in here, but maybe it's telling you that you should pay attention, to be aware in your dreams too. Like maybe all these things will lead to your clarity of your dreams, because your dreams are just, I don't know if they're communications that we're getting, that we're being, given information, we're remembering things, or they're real experiences and we're going places. And I guess it could be both, depending on where you're holding. If you're a person who's on a level where you can leave your body and astral project, so maybe your dreams are actually traveling around. And maybe others of us who aren't on that level yet, maybe it's more of receiving messages. But and I really don't know. This is just some thoughts, something to think about. Thank you for watching my video. If you got to the very end, I appreciate it. And if you could like this video, because it is my first video, I'd really appreciate that too. Thank you so much. Have a great day.